I was taught that anger was dangerous, that I had no right to it, that if I ever let it out, I would suffer the consequences. So I buried it deep, locked it away. But here's the thing, anger never stays buried. It finds its way out no matter what. And for me, it came out in the worst possible ways, unexpectedly, uncontrollably, and hurting the people I love the most. I hated myself for it. But everything changed. I learned something in therapy that completely transformed my relationship with anger. And once I did this one thing, it changed my life forever. Hi, I'm Carole, and I guess I need to say I'm back after a long absence on this channel. And it's absolutely no surprise that a video on anger got me back to CaroleCares. I'm a survivor of sexual abuse and trafficking in my own family. And I've been in intensive therapy for almost 8 years now to heal my complex trauma. I've been hurt by a lot of people. And I have every right to get angry at the people who've hurt me in my life. But it's only been in the last few months that I've reached a place where I've taken my healing to the next level by finally embracing my anger instead of suppressing it. Let me tell you what I mean by that. So let me go back in time just a bit. As a teenager, I felt angry at what was happening to me. I fought back over and over, but my abusers pushed back just as hard. They told me I had no right to be angry, and they even showed me what would happen if I expressed my anger again. So I buried it. I had no choice. Expressing my anger again meant facing consequences I couldn't risk. For me, it was a matter of survival. Fear consumed me, and I understood that I was to never, under any circumstances, let my anger out again. So I repressed it. But anger is one powerful emotion. It pushes people away. It tells them to back off, and it can even help you set boundaries. I wanted my abusers to know that they were violating my body and crossing my boundaries. But those who seek control, abusers, bullies, authority figures, manipulators, gaslighters, or narcissists, they fear anger because they know it's our strength. And that's why they did everything in their power to suppress my anger. They wanted me to keep small and powerless. So I stayed small. But I'm an adult now, and my repressed anger followed me into my 30-year teaching career and into motherhood. I had no control over it. It surfaced unexpectedly, and I directed it at the wrong people for the wrong reasons. I hurt those closest to me, and I hated myself for it because I knew it wasn't me. But that's what happens when you have repressed anger. Anger cannot be suppressed, controlled, or managed. It is truly that powerful. It will always find a way out. Anger is an emotion, and we're meant to have and express all of our emotions, especially anger. Anger is the driving force behind change. But I had a very hard time getting to my anger, even though I was told this. I felt the fear because I knew it would happen to me if I ever tried to use it. But I knew I had to embrace my anger somehow if I wanted to see change in my own life. It wasn't an easy journey. It took a long time to get to where I am today. I had to train myself, pushing myself through my resistance, forcing myself to confront what I had avoided for so long. I also had to work through my fear. The trauma that was connected to my anger created a wall that I first had to break through. Before I could truly embrace my anger, I had to face the deep-seated trauma that was tied to it. And this is what I did instead of trying to control, manage, or repress my anger. Once I worked through that fear, I was able to embrace my anger finally. And I embraced it using these 4 steps. Step 1, when I feel angry, I get myself to a computer. The moment I feel my anger rising, maybe after being triggered, and I know you understand what that feeling is, I immediately go to my computer or my phone and I type nonstop. And if neither of those are available, I'll just use a pen and a paper. Step 2, I write down exactly what's going through my mind. My raw, unedited thoughts go into my computer or on the paper. I don't sugarcoat my words or hold back. The key here is to get your thoughts out of your head and onto the computer or on a piece of paper. Step 3, I use a writing prompt. A writing prompt is a strong opening line that helps me tap into my anger right away so I can get my writing to flow. Here are some powerful writing prompts that I use that you might find helpful to get your anger flowing. You fucking piece of shit. I'm angry because you make me angry. You make me angry because fuck the world. Fuck you. Who do you think you are? I hate everyone. And the final step, step 4. I never stop writing from my anger, ever. My anger is no longer something I suppress. So I still turn to my writing every single time something or someone triggers me, especially when painful memories from my childhood arise. So that's how I embrace my anger now, in a very healthy and grounded way, as it was always meant to be. My anger is no longer a threat, but it's a force that I continue to use to create big changes in my life. And I know you can bring yourself to this place as well. Your anger, when channeled in a really grounded way, on a computer or on a paper, has the power to create profound changes in your life. If you're looking for more guidance or understanding on working with your anger, you can check out this playlist on anger. And remember to have compassion for yourself for what you're working through, and stay safe. Bye for now.